Hi guys, thank you so much for visiting my channel. It's your girl Tori. You guys, it is the Sagittarius full moon, the strawberry moon. I wanted to just stop in and do a really quick reading. You guys, I'm pretty new to YouTube. I've been uploading now for about 2 weeks, so um, still learning, still adjusting, but I just got the urge to do a reading before I do my own spiritual baths and rituals and practices tonight. But I just want to check in on the Twin Flame Collective right now and find out what may be going on. You guys keep in mind the energy is fluid, okay? He could be a she could be a he. Everyone has their own free will. Please only take the messages if they resonate with you. These are things that could have already happened. They could be happening, or they may happen in the future, okay? So, heavy energy I feel on people releasing, purging. I feel like for the divine feminines, especially divine masculine, has been definitely trying to manifest you back into his life. Some of the divine masculines, they may not be that spiritual. They may not even realize that that's what they're doing, but they are absolutely manifesting you back into their lives. I feel like there are a lot of karmic situations that are ending. Karmic situations are big. Romantic relationships, friendships, relationships. There's just some things that are being cleared away, okay? So let's see. Yeah, there's been some delays here, a lot of delays. Someone couldn't really make up their mind. They kept coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Every single time you try to give this person a chance, you find out a new secret about something. I feel like a lot of that energy is clearing away. But someone right now is still standing back due to the fact that there may be a third party that is involved in a particular situation. Someone really wants to um, go back to their counterpart, but they are retreating right now. They're trying to hold themselves back so that they can actually come up with a proper plan of action, because they know that this is going to require strategy, okay, planning. Someone has to start at ground zero to rebuild this connection. I feel like definitely someone here is determined to make this situation work. Someone is ready to leave a third party situation. They feel like, yeah, they may lose the battle with leaving this third party, but their goal is to win the war, which is to get to their actual divine counterpart. This person is ready to take a leap of faith here with the Fool card, the Hierophant. Wow, Ten of Cups. Ooh, ooh. You guys, this is just a little pre-shuffle that I'm doing right now, but look at that. Fool card. This is the upcoming energy that I'm pulling. Fool card, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Lover's card. Okay, we're in Gemini season right now. Someone is ready to take a leap of faith here. They want a higher level of commitment. Someone is actually realizing who they truly are. Okay, maybe they've gotten some advice from someone else, but someone is ready to. This is major. I mean, this is all major arcana. Someone here is so certain that they are ready to make the decision to choose the path that makes them the happiest. Okay? I'm hearing somebody like they just want to get away with you. Okay? So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Oh. Somebody got some conflict, some confusion going on at home. Somebody may have found out about another lover, another situation. Divine feminine, I'm hearing strongly for you. Your divine masculine, if they are in a karmic situation, that person may have found out about you. Okay. Some of you guys may even have a divine masculine who, they may have a friend or a family member who doesn't like you, but I feel like this divine masculine right now is stepping into this energy of finally trying to defend himself in this union. He's ready to be that stand-up guy, And I apologize if, I'm just calling the energy, but of course, he could be a she could be a he, whatever. But this divine masculine, I feel, is ready to stand up to anyone who has something to say about this connection. Okay. Someone right now is thinking about making an offer. making some type of romantic gesture. Maybe someone wants to extend an olive branch and say that they're sorry for how things have happened, or they may be sorry for whatever happened in the past. I'm hearing someone say, like, I'm really sorry that I didn't see you before, and it almost cost me losing you. Someone, you definitely may get some type of communication, phone call, text. Someone may, slide in your DMs. Yeah, definitely. Someone's ready to come back. I feel like this is two people who have separated, and you both have gone on your own journey, but someone has had to make a decision here. And I feel like the decision has been to return to the person who makes them feel at home, the person that is the lover of their soul, okay? This could be divine feminine, divine masculine, or it could be both of you. You both could realize that your peace and solace is you guys being together, right? Maybe you both, have tried to date other people. You've tried to do different things. You may have changed your career. There's just been changes here, I feel, for those, especially the ones who have been in separation, but you guys somehow, you still come back to one another. I feel like in the past, what I'm seeing here is, I feel like in the past, divine masculine went to the divine feminine, but it was a premature, like, um, reconciliation. He may have gone in, but it's almost like he went in and he presented himself as if he was going in to offer the divine feminine love, but he was really doing a temperature check to find out how much divine feminine loved or missed him. And I feel like for the masculines who actually realized that the divine feminine had not lost love for him, for many of them, they feel like they still had time. Okay. So it looks like here, yeah, exactly. This divine masculine, he felt like he still had some time, because he sort of, to be honest, he sort of took this divine feminine for granted. He thought he had more time to play games with her. And I feel like in the near future, someone here is going to be juggling. I actually feel like both divine feminine and divine masculine are going to be juggling. Divine feminine right now is working on her finances. She's trying to make sure that she's emotionally secure and stable within herself. Divine masculine knows that he has to make a decision. For the divine masculines who have had karmic situations, whether that karmic situation is a romantic relationship with someone else, or a work situation, maybe if this is a long distance relationship, whatever it is, divine masculine knows that he has to find some balance here. It's like both divine feminine and divine masculine both have to find balance within themselves in order to bring balance into this situation with one another. So let's see how you guys are feeling about the relationship. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. You guys are still in separation. But the thing is you guys may be feeling left out in the cold, rejected, abandoned, or whatever. But one thing about people, when I see the Five of Pentacles, you guys have been through a lot together, okay? And you know how to get support. You know how to find your way back home. You guys know that you can always reach out and connect with one another if you want to, okay? But both of you are feeling right now like it's still not the right time. Like you still don't have everything that you need to actually reach out and just be successful. Someone may be dealing with some financial issues. Someone may be, in between when it comes to living situation or a job, or, there's a lot of things happening in the world right now. And you guys may still just feel like there is still more to be done before you can come together, and actually reconcile, you know. How do you feel about the connection? you guys feel right now like you're at a crossroads. You both may start to feel like the other person is, you know, talking to another person, and I feel like they're following you, especially the divine masculine. Many of the divine feminines know that divine masculines tend to be codependent um, on their karmic relationships. Okay, so many of the divine feminines know that divine masculine is entertaining someone else. Some of them are even married or in committed relationships, which is why divine feminine is just off doing her own thing, working on herself. But the divine masculine have become very fearful that divine feminine is dealing with someone else, because divine feminine is out in the cold right now, and she's not turning to divine masculine. So because divine masculine is so accustomed to his own nature of being codependent and relying on the company um, of a karmic, he feels like, well, most likely divine feminine has to have someone to confide in as well. What is the main blockage here? Ace of Pentacles. Wow, that's crazy. So I think that here the blockage is you both fear that there is a lack of abundance in this situation. Okay? You both are not seeing this as like the golden opportunity from the universe. You don't see it that way. And that may be due to the fact that there have been a lot of obstacles and challenges here in this situation. You know, divine feminine, she doesn't feel like this is the offer that she truly deserves. It's not the offer that she wants. You know, if divine masculine isn't coming in and he's totally single and he's ready to pour everything into this connection with just her and to build something, she feels like she's taking a loss. And then divine masculine on the other end, he feels like, well, if I can't still do the things that I want to do, the extracurricular activities, you know, and then I have to also make changes in my life dealing with my karmic. Like I said, for some of them, they have relationships, they have children, assets, liabilities, and other things that they're handling. They're just like, well, if I have to give up so much, I'm taking a loss. Where is the abundance here, right? What? Wow. What's next? What's the possible outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. So that tells me that the two of you, despite everything that has happened, you both are going to still see yourselves with one another long term. You guys, you know where home is. You feel like you should put your energy and effort into building this long-standing connection with one another. Okay, but when you get a Ten of Pentacles energy there, that's everything. It's creating legacy. Obviously, all things that are great, they come with obstacles and challenges. So I feel like the two of you, you may see that everything that you've gone through or that you may be going through, it's going to pay off. I like it. The sun is going down. Can't wait to see the moon. I'm just going to go through and clarify really quickly. I pulled some oracle cards for the divine feminine, divine masculine. We'll tie this up. Yeah. With this conflict, this confusion, some of it is internal, some of it is external. But I feel like both divine feminine and divine masculine is going through some stress, anxiety, fear. Okay? But that's because here it's time for you both to speak up and speak out. I had a friend that said to me recently, well, if you keep biting your tongue, it'll bleed, and nobody wants to swallow blood, okay? divine feminine and divine feminine has to make sure that she speaks her truth, but it can't be from a place of being defensive. Okay. It's time for her though to speak out and say, I'm not happy with how things are going, and you either come to me correct or don't come at all. You know, divine masculine is going to have to confess why all of this conflict is happening. I mean, do you see this? This is like chaos, confusion, drama. It's too much. Nobody wants to deal with this. This is what causes the trust issues that breaks the connection down. Divine masculine has to come in here and actually say, listen, I messed up. And if he's still in a situation, he needs to be able to admit that he's still in a situation, but he wants to get himself out of it. Okay? But this is two people who are both looking for truth, looking for clarity. But I feel like you have to be mindful of how you deliver this truth, and you have to be open to receiving the truth. So let's find out about this offer, this gesture, possible communication. So let's see, we got the King of Pentacles. Okay. So this may be divine masculine offering this, but this is, it may be, you know, a grounded, stable offer. It's not coming from an emotional place. I don't feel like it's coming from a place of someone here being just, you know, interested in something just purely based on passion or anything like that. I feel like this is coming from someone who, you know, they know what they want, okay? You know, this is someone who perhaps if they've done some things in the past, they're ready to cut that out. They know that in order for them to continue to grow and mature and ascend, that they don't need to continue being in a low vibrational energy. So I feel like if this divine feminine especially, I feel like if your divine masculine reaches out to you, even if it's a small offer, a small, you know, gesture, just, you know, hey, how you doing or whatever, I think it's coming from a genuine place. You know, you guys, I'm not saying that someone is going to text a proposal to you, but, you know, if they break silence, I think it's genuine. So look, High Priestess here, clarifying the Two of Wands. You guys have a spiritual connection. And I have the Moon at the bottom of the deck. There's a spiritual connection here between you and your person. So no matter what you do or where you go, you guys both tend to come back to one another. It's really like you guys, you never leave each other. You're connected, okay? And I feel like that's the reason why these changes are being made. It's time for these truths to come out, and why divine masculine especially is ready now to make an offer. Divine masculine, like I said, he's manifesting divine feminine whether he knows it or not, by him finally stepping up to do the work and recognizing that some of the things that have been done are not of a high vibration. You know, they're hurtful to divine feminine, and if he's taking the necessary steps to end certain situations, it is allowing the romance, the passion, to come back into this connection, okay? So let's see what happened in the past. Yeah, exactly. Divine masculine, like I said, came in, it was premature though. He came in to see how divine feminine really felt about him. And I feel like as soon as he realized that divine feminine, she was still in love, she still wanted to put work into this connection, he fell off. He backed up. And then it led to you guys, you know, being in separation. He really thought that he had time, you know. So what's going on with this juggling in the near future? I feel for some of you, and I don't like this energy because it's not the best, but some of you, I feel like maybe you pull back from divine masculine in the past. You guys may have, had one of your typical separations or breaks or whatever. Divine masculine came back in, and when he came back in because he felt divine feminine pulling her energy away, right? When he came back in, he got scared because divine feminine may have been a bit more expressive when she last dealt with divine masculine. She may have been just more verbal about how she felt. She was more vulnerable with divine masculine. I think something significant happened when the two of you dealt with each other the last time. But I don't feel that when divine masculine came in, he was ready. When he came in, he may have thought he was ready, but he wasn't expecting for divine feminine to be on the level that she was on. And so he came in, but he quickly, honestly, it's like he came in and then he retracted his offer. He fell off. So this juggling, this is two people who are still working on themselves, building. Like I said, divine feminine right now, she's building. She's growing, she's maturing, she's, perhaps single. She knows that she can have anyone that she wants. Okay. Divine masculine is in the same energy, but it's different. He's trying to, I feel, break away from a situation so that he can be more independent and actually be free to build with divine feminine. I feel like here with us having the Ten of Pentacles in the outcome, that means that two people need to both be in the Nine of Pentacles energy when they come together, right? That way, you both have exactly what you need to come to the table, break bread together. All you're waiting on is the other person. Yeah, and it's crazy because here at the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Some of you may definitely be dealing with the Earth sign of Taurus. There's quite a bit of Earth energy out here. I have the Hierophant here, the King of Pentacles there. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, yeah. I'm saying, air, earth, water, fire here, but definitely the earth sign, for sure. Possibly a Taurus. So, yeah. Let's see here how you feel. You feel the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Someone here feels left out in the cold, like I said, rejected, abandoned. Oh my gosh. I'm shuffling and look, the Emperor and the Empress. You both are feeling this. But the Emperor came out. So, you guys right now, I feel, are both working through this abandonment, this fear of rejection, or whatever you may be feeling right now that has you in this five. I feel like the both of you are bossing up. Divine feminine and divine masculine are both right now taking the lead in their lives, being strategic. They're planning for the future. They're trying to get everything together, okay? Divine masculine, I feel especially, has like this plan or this strategy to somehow extend an offer to divine feminine, and I don't think the divine feminine is even aware of it because she's so busy right now building. She's in the Emperor energy also. Divine feminine is also in this Emperor energy. This is two people I feel who are both building. They have one another in the back of their minds, but they are like have tunnel vision right now with building. I mean, seriously, we have the Nine of Pentacles out here on the board. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. It's a whole lot of building here. Like, I feel like you both are focused on this coin. Okay. The Empress here at the bottom of the deck, yeah. Divine feminine and divine masculine are both doing the same thing. Building, creating, manifesting. I feel like you both have this understanding, this understanding that by building and securing your own individual, futures, that you two can come together and really have this Ace of Pentacles, because right now I feel that the two of you, you're not confident that you can have the Ace of Pentacles together, but you are certain that you can have the Ace of Pentacles by yourself, right? So let's see. What's the blockage? No, I'm sorry. How do you both feel about the connection? Really? Eight of Cups? The Ace of Cups? This is two people here. The divine feminine and divine masculine both have the same destination. They're just going about their journeys a little differently. The destination is the Ace of Cups. Okay? You both want this divine love. It's like putting your heart on a silver platter, like. But it's sort of like, I feel divine feminine, she had to walk away to really find herself. Divine masculine has some things that he has to walk away from, right? But somehow I feel that the two of you will collide into one another. So the blockage here, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Let's find out about that. I feel like the two of you definitely, when it comes to this connection, you both walked away from it thinking that, you would just move on and get over it, but this connection is still here. You guys are still in your head about it. The blockage here. Ten of Wands. You guys are putting the burdens down. Whatever is a burden to you, I think that you guys are putting that to rest. Yeah, definitely. I just looked at the bottom of my deck, and I have the World card, the Star card, and the Nine of Cups. So you guys know that there's a cycle here that has to end, and you guys have to heal. You guys have to really release everything from the past and finally express to one another that this union is wish fulfillment for the both of you. Because the thing that is next is, or the potential outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. In order to get to the Ten of Pentacles, you guys have to release everything from the past, The negative energy, the outdated thinking, the defensiveness, the fears, everything. Like, you have to leave it all behind. As I said, that this card just flipped over, but I'm not going to take it. But the Eight of Swords came out. Yeah, whatever you're in your head about when it comes to this union, you guys have to get out of that. So, still clarify this Ten of Pentacles for me, please. Okay. Someone here has a lot of love, but I feel that, and I have this here, came out. It flipped over to the Fool card. So this says that you want a new beginning. You want to love one another. You have a lot of love for one another. You guys want everything. You want love. You want abundance. You want a new beginning. I mean, it couldn't be more simple, more plain, more clear. But I think that YouTube right now, you may not be quick to just say, oh my gosh, I love you. You guys are going to be cautious about this because you know that you have to rebuild. But there's already been a lot invested in this connection. So let's see. Possible outcome. Ace of Wands. Tower. Ooh. Knight of Swords. Judgment. And the Queen of Pentacles. Well. Yeah. This is a passionate beginning. For sure. Something and things are going to happen fast. They're going to come out of nowhere. I feel like there's going to be this newfound like passion. Someone may go through like a spiritual awakening here and become very passionate about this. Someone is going to have this clarity and they're going in without any doubts and making a decision. You know, Queen of Pentacles. It's a very grounded, stable energy. Queen of Pentacles, she's, grounded, she's stable, she's generous. She knows how to make something out of nothing, right? Okay. You guys, you value this connection. Yeah, I like this. This is very, very good energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles out here with the King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups is here. The Fool card. The Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Swords is here. I mean, yeah. There's an opportunity for you and this person to, come together. Let's see. Ace of Wands. Clarify. Let's see. Seven of Swords. This that deceptive energy. But I feel like what I'm saying right here is this is someone who... this is someone, or the both of you left. But you see, of course, those two swords right there, you left knowing that, you will somehow come back. We have the Ten of Cups here, okay? Something is going to quickly change, or someone is going to realize exactly what they want and what they need in order to be happy. For someone, if they are currently in a family situation, there may be an ending here, or a shift or change that happens. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups out here with the King of Cups. There's a true pair here. You have the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Before we have the Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, this is beautiful. Oh my. The Judgment card, you guys, with the Four of Wands? Seriously? Y'all know what's up. This is two people who are saying, like, yeah, we know. It's time. It's time. Nine of Wands here with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is the two of you saying, like, yeah, we've been through a lot, but we persevered. We're at the end. With this Queen of Pentacles, it's like everything, it was long, it was rough, it was quite the journey, but you made it, right? And I like this card because it's two people here. It's like you both are standing there like, we made it. You got my back, I got your back, right? And we looking out for anything that may come and disturb our peace. Because what? You guys, you value this connection. You work for it. Guys, look. I'm loving this. The Hangman with the Temperance card. I feel like Spirit came and just shifted your perspective completely. It's almost like, it was divinely guided. The separation of everything. The separation was for you guys to really just temper your energies. Release all negativity from the past so that you can move forward. And then here, let's see, the Moon card, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. Yeah, exactly. You guys had to have a timeout. It was divinely guided. Separation. It was so that, you guys could take time to really shift and change your perspective about this connection. Find out more about yourself. You know, you guys are finally coming out. You're revealing truths and secrets. There's epiphanies, awakenings. You guys are tapping into your spirituality, your subconscious. You're allowing spirit to actually guide you into this connection, reveal the truth to you, which the truth is, this is your person. And you want this union, no matter what type of mask you may put up, you know that this is what you want. And in the end, victory and success. Look at how this lady is down there. Divine masculine is like, hey, I had to go take care of some things, but I'm back. All he's just been waiting that, divine feminine is there waiting. But she's not waiting, busted and disgusted. She's cute, She's waiting with something to offer, right? Divine feminine, don't let divine masculine come back to you and you don't have anything to offer. I feel like you both have changed though. So let me see. Let's see, what card should we pull? I'm gonna pull from the Love Oracle deck. And then I may just pull one healing message. I know this reading is long. I would like to pull a healing message for both divine feminine and masculine. But let's see. I'm loving this abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. We have addiction out here. And this says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. It has a block. Okay. I feel like the codependency and the addiction is the thing that needed to be healed in this situation. There's nothing new, right? I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Your person is coming back. Right? Someone had to just, someone was like, hey, go find yourself and then come find me, right? Keys on a ring. Says decision. Many options, unconventional. Now for some of you, this may be an unconventional relationship. I feel like though for a lot of you with this particular card though, again, I feel like the nature of this relationship and the cycles that you've been through is nothing new to you. And even on this card it says string along, but I feel like you both have sort of been stringing each other along. Like neither one of you have fully released the other one, right? Even if you both have had other options. Heart with the key. Welcoming love. Meeting the one. Open your heart. Getting together and perfect. Yeah, you both. It's like nobody compares to this person. It doesn't matter how many other people you meet or what other situationship you're in. It doesn't matter. And then at the bottom of the deck, separation. Missing you. Sadness, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Yeah, you guys may be in separation, but you know who your person is. You know who you want. I'm just gonna pull from the Power Surrender deck. So just as a healing message, let's see what the two of you need to release to come together. Okay, I'm just gonna pull 2 cards. You guys you'll know if it's for you or your person. Okay. Let me just see the general message that is for the two of you. Oh my goodness. In the center here, surrender to non-action. What exactly? Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Mm. You don't have nothing to worry about. You sit back and relax, especially you, divine feminine. You already put the work in. Okay? Surrender frustration, it says. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Yeah, you guys need to be real cool, calm, and collected right now. If you don't hear from this person when you want to hear from them, when they do contact you, don't be negative, don't be defensive or anything. Everything is playing out exactly as it should. This is a situation here of divine order and divine timing. Okay? Surrender to spirit. It says once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit let spirit work its magic for you. Like I said, you guys, just let this situation unfold naturally. Okay? So spirit, tell me what does divine masculine need to release? Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Now, for many in the collective, we all know that divine masculine has been in karmic situations that he has felt the need to hold on to that are toxic. There's codependency, you know, whether it's an addiction to sex, money, whatever the case may be. Spirit is saying that divine masculine needs to let go of those unhealthy relationships so that he can actually move toward his divine feminine. And here at the bottom of the deck, we have surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Yeah, so divine masculine just needs to, look, release, let it go. Now, divine feminine, what's up with you? Surrender to passion. It says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And at the bottom of the deck, divine feminine, look, it says, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So, divine feminine, you got it, okay? You got this. If you suffer from low self-esteem, feeling like you were abandoned or rejected um, by anyone in your life, especially your divine masculine, it's really time for you to let all of that go, okay? It's time for you to focus on the things that grow you, okay? Whatever you're passionate about, that's what your focus should be. Because truthfully, divine feminine, as you are walking in your purpose, being passionate, that's where divine masculine will find you. And divine masculine will have to release the things that he's not passionate about. You guys will collide, okay? You will collide. So you guys, I think we're going to go ahead and close this reading out here. I hope that this message finds you well. I hope that it gave you a bit of truth, clarity, and some guidance about your situation. I'm sending you plenty of love, light, abundance, prosperity, this amazing moon magic. You guys enjoy this full moon. Make sure that you're clearing away all of the things that don't serve you. Remember that you always need to go within yourself so that you don't go without. You guys, please show me some love by liking my video. Let's try to interact with one another in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications, and I will keep these readings coming. I love you so much. Thank you again for visiting my channel and watching this message. And until next time, love you much. Mwah.